So students, here we have representation of our planes, horizontal plane and vertical plane. So we can see this is our horizontal plane and this is our vertical plane. So on the vertical plane we have front view, on horizontal plane we have top view, and when we rotate the horizontal plane, this first angle opens and this closes and we get like this. So it becomes two-dimensional. Okay, only length and height are visible in front, from front. So this is what happens. So this is our horizontal plane, this is a vertical plane, this is rotated like this, it goes like this. Okay, it becomes single plane. So you can see xy line over here, and this is our VP, this is our HP. So this is our first angle, because our point was in first angle. Okay, first quadrant is also called first angle projection. Okay, so we have made the projection of the point A in first quadrant or first angle. Okay, so again you can see it goes like this, and this becomes our single plane on which we can draw front view and top view. So this is our xy line which appears to us, xy line. Above this is vertical plane, below this is horizontal plane. Okay, now if we assume that point A lies in second quadrant, okay, if it comes to second quadrant over here, so this is the front. So we can see, we cannot see through this paper, but we assume this is made of glass, these planes are made of glass. So from front we can see the image on this. Okay, so here we have the point, and this is our second quadrant, point is lying in the second quadrant, and here we will draw front view, here we will draw the top view. So when this rotates clockwise, so second quadrant, see what is happening to the second quadrant. Second quadrant closes, it means VP and HP they overlap for second quadrant. Okay, for second quadrant they overlap and first quadrant opens. So now we will represent our point. Let us say we have point B over here. So it is at some height from horizontal plane, it is at some distance from vertical plane. Okay, so as seen from front, so if we see from front, it will appear over here, its image will form on the vertical plane, and it will be B dash because it is front view. And seen from top, there is again image on the horizontal plane which is capital B. So we can represent this onto this. So here on vertical plane I am writing B dash. Okay, on horizontal plane I am writing B, and these are two lines, this is equal to this. So distance from HP is visible in VP, distance from VP is visible in HP. So here what we get, so this closes. Okay, so these two different views, B dash and B, they are closing and they are going above XY line. Okay, so similarly we can do for our third angle and fourth angle. So first angle opens up, fourth and second closes, fourth and second angles they close, and here third angle it also opens up. Okay, Now if we assume that point is lying in third quadrant, okay, point is lying in third quadrant, so we will have its front view on vertical plane, top view on horizontal plane, seeing from top. So it goes like this. So horizontal plane, xy line and vertical plane. So horizontal plane is above xy line, vertical plane is below xy line for third angle projection. Again you can see here we have vertical plane, here we have horizontal plane. We start with the first quadrant or first angle. So top view on horizontal plane, elevation front view on vertical plane. So this plane rotates like this, and this is our first angle projection, wherein we have vertical plane above xy line, horizontal plane below xy line. For second angle, when we rotate this horizontal plane, so it closes, both HP and VP they lie above xy line. Okay. Similarly, for third, it opens up, HP goes above VP. Okay. In fourth quadrant, again this quadrant closes, okay, and HP and VP they overlap each other. So in second and fourth quadrant, HP and VP they overlap each other. In first and third, they open up, okay, and they lie on the opposite side of xy line. Now from here we'll draw the relative position of HP and VP in two dimensions. Student, now we'll draw the relative position of HP and VP for different angles. Starting with the first angle. So when this quadrant opens up, so we see vertical plane, horizontal plane and xy line. So we represent first angle by xy line. So here we have VP which is above xy line, here we have HP which is below xy line. So this is first angle projection. For second angle projection or second quadrant, we have xy line, and we know that these two are second angle, these two planes are second angle and they overlap each other. So we get only xy line and these two planes which have, these two planes have closed this quadrant. So both planes lie above xy line for second angle projection. For third angle projection, so this is xy line. So when second angle closes, third angle it opens up here, and here we have horizontal plane, here we have vertical plane. So above xy line lies the horizontal plane, below xy line lies the vertical plane for third angle. For fourth angle, so this is our fourth angle, this is HP for fourth angle, and it overlaps the VP, and both the planes they lie below xy line. So both HP and VP they lie below xy line. Okay. So we can have the relative position of the views. In VP we draw front view, in HP we draw top view. So front view lies above xy line, and top view lies below XY line for first angle projection. For second angle projection, both front view and top view, they lie above XY line. For third angle projection, top view lies above XY line and front view lies below XY line. For fourth angle, both top view and front view, they lie below XY line. So from here we can see that first angle projection is just opposite to third angle projection. So these are inverse of each other, and similarly we can say second angle is just opposite to fourth angle projection. Okay, so the position of HP and VP, they interchange in first and third, then for second and fourth. So if we learn one of these, first or third, we can easily learn the other one. Similarly for second and fourth angle projections. So here we have considered only two views, front view and top view. So they can be multiple views. Okay. So for multiple views we have the profile plane. So that we talk separately for first angle and third angle projections, because first angle and third angle projections are used, and we do not use second and fourth angle projections because here the relative position of front view and top view is not clear, because both lie above XY line, but there are certain complications. Sometimes the views may overlap each other. Okay, and we do not have fixed relative position of front view and top view in second and fourth angle projection. So that's why we do not do projections in second and fourth angle. We use only first and third projection. In Indian system or during our study of this subject, we will be using first angle projections whenever there is no mention of this angle. So if there is mention of angle, then we may draw in the same angle, first, second, third or fourth. So we'll do some practices of second and fourth angle projection for projection of points and projection of lines. But for solid projection, we'll use only first and third angle projections.